Title: Love Among Shadows, Secrets of San Francisco. Narrated. San Francisco shone like a jewel at sunset. The hills dyed golden, the skyscrapers kissing the sky, and the salty breeze of the sea created a perfect scenario. Although for Chloe, perfection was an illusion that always ended up breaking. Chloe Harper was 29 years old, a landscape architect, and designed gardens and mansions of luxury. An artist with hands full of earth and a heart full of scars. She had arrived in San Francisco 5 years ago, escaping a betrayal that left her without confidence in love. But just when her life seemed stable, Liam Donovan appeared. Liam was the son of the city's most powerful real estate magnate. A charming, ambitious man, with a lethal smile and eyes that seemed to read the soul. Chloe met him when she was hired to redesign the gardens of one of his family's boutique hotels. At first, they argued about everything. He wanted modern lines, she preferred a living, free, and wild nature. "You have to understand something," Chloe said to her one day while they were watching the works. "This hotel needs to attract investors, not bees. And you need to understand that. And beauty doesn't always follow a plan," she replied without fear. Liam smiled. For the first time, someone challenged him directly, and that's where it all began. First came shared coffees at the end of the day, then walks around the city. And finally, one night, on the hotel rooftop under the San Francisco lights, Chloe kissed him first. It was a kiss full of doubts, desire, and promises that no one knew I could fulfill. But Liam had a secret, one with red lips, high heels, and a surname that connected him to his past. Alyssa Monroe, 30 years old, lawyer and Liam's ex-fiancée. They had ended years ago when she betrayed him with her business partner, but now she had returned, repentant, brilliant, and willing to win him back. When Chloe met Alyssa at a gala, she didn't know who an era, only felt that cold instinct, that alarm in the chest. The two crossed glances like silk knives. Enchanted. "Alyssa Monroe," she said with a smile that didn't reach her eyes. "Chloe Harp, our landscape architect and Liam's girlfriend." Alyssa smiled even more, as if she had just found a new project. Interesting, and it was very interesting, because Alyssa started appearing at family events, ours, in Liam's offices, in the restaurants where he and Chloe used to dine. And little by little, like rain on stone, it began to wear away the trust. Liam said he felt nothing for her. Chloe began to notice nighttime calls, uncomfortable silences, vague excuses. Until one night, he didn't come home. That was the night Chloe's world fell apart, again. Days later, he appeared with flowers and dark circles under his eyes, saying that he had stayed working, that it was all a misunderstanding. But the rumors were already flying. Social networks were full of photos. Liam and Alyssa having lunch sando, Liam and Alyssa leaving a hotel, Liam and Alyssa hugging. Chloe didn't need more proof. She confronted him. "Did you sleep with her?" Silence. "Answer me, Liam." "It was a mistake," he said, with his eyes full of guilt. "It means nothing." "Do you know what it means to me? It means that I lose faith in someone again. It means that all this," she pointed to her chest, "was a lie." Chloe L. He left that same night. Weeks passed, and although he tried to rebuild his life, the pain was stronger than any flower he could plant. Until one day, at an open-air art exhibition in Mission District, met Ethan Blake. Ethan was a street photographer, with an old camera hanging around his neck and a messy smile. They started talking about art, about love, about San Francisco. And for the first time in a long time, Chloe felt seen. Not for her body, nor her talent, but for what she really was. With him, the wounds began to heal. Ethan was not a millionaire, nor did he have offices and skyscrapers, but knew how to look, knew how to listen. And when he kissed her in front of the Golden Gate at sunset, Chloe knew that something inside her was reborn. But just when she thought she had turned the page, he returned. With tired eyes, unkempt beard, and a confession. "Alyssa is pregnant, but it's not mine." She manipulated the dates. She set a trap for me. She used me to ruin me, Chloe. I lost everything. My father's actions, the company, everyone's respect. But the only thing I don't want to lose is you. Chloe trembled. Liam, you can't come back now and expect everything to remain the same. I don't expect that. I just want you to know the truth. And if someday you decide to forgive me, I will be here. That same day, Ethan asked her to go with him to an artist residency in Oregon, a new beginning, without lying, without ghosts. Chloe spent the night looking at the sea, thinking about the love that breaks you and the love that rebuilds you, in the passion that burns and in the calm that embraces. In the morning, she took her dossier. Narrator. San Francisco dawned with fog and hope. On a bench in front of the port, Chloe sat between two suitcases. She waited. Not for someone, she waited for herself. And then, he arrived. With the camera hanging around his neck, a calm smile and a silent question in his eyes. She nodded. They boarded the ferry together. Behind them was the city, the secrets, the betrayal. Sometimes the true love, is not the one who takes your breath away, but the one who teaches you to breathe again. End.